So you're looking to farm Ines Raya's reactor because she comes out in 2 days, and you're probably wondering, Clyde, why are you standing here stunning this enemy, and why are we doing a Valby 500? Well, this is one of the juicer spots this week to farm if you do not want to use the other spot, which will show right after this. It's nice to just switch it up and go from one spot to another. I do want to point out that this spot only drops the electric tech reactors, so if you don't need electric singular for your bunny, or if you want to get electric singular for Ines Raya, you could use the other spot to get both. But I'm trying to target farm this electric tech. If you're wondering where I'm at, Agna Desert, and we're right here in this strategic outpost. And all I'm doing is taking off all my damage mods. I have on a level 1 reactor that you can buy from Albion, and pretty much just take off all of your damage mods, just cooldown, duration, some HP. And all I'm doing is just hitting her third ability and stunning the boss. And since my reactor is so low power, we call this the 0 damage build. I'm just stunning. The Valbys can just go around in circles. You can reactor farm. And yes, it's going to be an efficient way for you and your team to get this. Now you're probably like, well, Clyde, I don't have friends. I can't do what you're doing on screen right now. Maybe if you just stand here with Sharon and wait on people, they'll get hip, and you just message them in game like, hey, I'll stun boss, you guys clear ads, do whatever. I also want to point out that you do want to have on equipment drop rate modifier on your processor. This does get you more reactors to drop on the ground. So the second location that pretty much everyone's going to be farming is the sterile land anticipated ambush point. The reason why this is good is because it's a static electric singular area. You're always going to get electric singular for this for your bunnies. A lot of people just got bunny unlocked with the event. And also, since Ines Raya has 2 singular abilities, some people might want to try different builds and have a singular electric reactor. What's nice is you're going to get the electric singular and you'll get the electric tech here, so it's like double dipping. But what I noticed here earlier when I was farming, you do get a lot of electric singular, and in the other spot I just showed with the Valby with the stuns, you're getting all electric tech. So it's kind of just up to you. Maybe if you don't have people to play with, you come here. Maybe if you have friends to play with, or you see people in the other area, you could go there, because, you know, obviously doing the Valby 500 is kind of annoying when the boss dies. Totally up to you. Now, again, you're probably wondering what to get on the reactor. Well, the way that her passive is that you're going to get, the more MP you have, the more critical hit rate you're going to get. So if you're running that build, you're going to want to go for skill critical hit damage on the reactor with Colossus if you want a bossing build. If you're in the new dungeon, or you're doing Void Vessel and you want to clear ads quickly, you could spec into skill critical hit damage and then pair it with singular, tech, or like cooldown. It's kind of just up to you. Electric, I mean, the possibilities are there. So like pretty much what I'm telling everybody to do when you're farming, get like a purple reactor, you know, 2 purple perks, and then maybe upgrade to a purple gold, and then upgrade to a double gold. You know, you're kind of just setting your standards like, all right, if I get a purple, this will do for when she comes out, and then I can always upgrade. With my filter, I pretty much have everything on purple right now, all the perks that I have, skill cost, skill cooldown, skill duration up, maybe even some range for her abilities. We got skill critical hit rate, skill critical damage, because I don't know what build I'm going to run for. So I'm kind of just preparing for everything, because I don't want to reactor farm again. When she comes out, I want to play her and have fun. We got electric, singular, tech highlighted, Colossus. I know some people like to highlight these and be like, hey, you know, depending on what enemies we're attacking, I'll do more damage. Me, I kind of go the opposite route and just play into the tech, the electric, or the singular. That way it damages everything. So it's kind of just up to you. I think that she's going to be a really strong character for mobbing and bossing, just off of what they've showed us so far. And trust me, it's going to get to the point in the game where your reactor is going to matter, your components are going to matter for her. You know, we don't know what sets we're going to be running, but then inversion reinforcements, you know, you could run stuff that gets your MP back. You know, these 3 are pretty much my go-tos for every single build. But again, I'm telling you right now, like, we don't want it to be another Lepic situation where people are like, hey, I'm running the Lepic mods and I'm running everything you got, and I'm running the Slayer set and I have everything on, but I'm not killing the boss because of the reactor. That Colossus damage matters. Little things matter if you're trying to push builds to kind of their full potential. So enjoy these 2 spots. Happy farming. I just think that it's nice to bounce back and forth. Don't bore yourself out. I do like the Valby spot though, just being able to stun and get all those tech reactors, because man, that ambush point, I have a lot of hours sitting in there just from farming the game when it first came out. So yeah, get your reactors ready. As soon as she comes out on Thursday, after I do the new content, we'll be breaking it down and doing full builds for her. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.